Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, friends of Japanese art prints. I'm Dieter Manschura, manager and owner of the artelino company, artelino.com. We sell Japanese prints in weekly online auctions. The subject of today's video, the presentation of today's video, is a modern artist of the 20th century. His name is Haku Maki. He was born in 1924 and died in 2000. And Haku Maki stands for abstract art, but also for a figurative style. With Haku Maki, it's nearly like you have two artists in one. I show you two examples now. Okay, well, this is the abstract art, and this is what Haku Maki is mainly famous for. You see these strange hieroglyphs there. They are actually old Chinese kanji characters which were refined a little bit by Haku Maki. And during his later lives, he also made a lot of figurative designs. And I show you another example. Yeah, you see an old vase, completely different. You think, hey, this must be from a different artist. In this figurative style, he made ceramics, bowls, and persimmons. Now something else. I tell you a story. Many years ago, we had sold a Haku Maki print in one of our auctions. And after it was already shipped, the client had received it. We got a complaint by this client, and he said, "Oh, this print has a huge spot." And at that time, we were also not extremely familiar with Haku Maki. I think it was our first Haku Maki print. And yeah, we finally found out what that actually is. It's called color splashes. And what looks like a splash on the print is part of the design of Haku Maki. This is something that he started to introduce after 1960. Let's go back to that one, yeah? To the, no, not here. Okay, well here you see it's not so distinctive, but this is a kind of a splash. And he began integrating these splashes into his designs. They are meant as a kind of counterparts in the design to come to a more balanced composition. So this is quite funny, and it's called splashes or color tears. The technique of Haku Maki, this is quite unique. He produces in several steps, and you could call it kind of a mixed media. The first step is a conventional wood block. And then in the second step, Haku Maki puts cement around the carved areas of the block. And in the third step, when the cement is dried out, well, then he carves and chisels in the cement the shape that he wants. And finally, in the fourth step, he prints on a wet, double-layered paper. And like this, the result is very often a strong embossing. Many of the abstract art designs, prints by Haku Maki, they have a very strong embossing, which gives a kind of a three-dimensional look to this print. Let me talk a little bit about the biography, the life of Haku Maki. I already mentioned he was born in 1924 in Asomachi in Ibaraki Prefecture. Not so important, huh? In 1945, the art world had nearly lost Haku Maki. He was a pilot, and during the last weeks and days of World War II, he was assigned to a kamikaze squadron. Japan surrendered on August 14, and that definitely saved his life. After World War II, he worked as a teacher at a high school, and then he took the artist name Haku Maki. Haku Maki had a lot of health problems, therefore his wife assisted in the printing process, and the artist died in 2000 of cancer. Let's take a look at the art market for prints by Haku Maki. They, especially these abstract designs, they are very popular in the world, but mainly in the US. Regarding demand, there's a difference between the US and Europe, a slight difference. Europeans are more conventional. They prefer more the old traditional ukiyo-e, whereas Americans are much more open for 20th century Japanese prints. Haku Maki, you like him or you don't? It's a general view of abstract art. I mean, still today many people are no fan of abstract art, but those really who like him, he's in very, very high demand. Haku Maki is a respected, well-established artist all over the world. His prints are in all major museums worldwide, and especially in all well-known US museums. You also find a book about the artist. The title is The Life and Works of Haku Maki, and it was written by Daniel Tretiak, a fan and collector of the artist. And Daniel originally planned to make a catalogue raisonné, but while he was at work, he found out that is mission impossible, and then he decided to publish the book. And therefore, it has many examples, many illustrations, but it's not a complete catalogue raisonné. And the book also has articles about the artist. This is, for instance, where I took the information about his near-death situation in 1945. And you find an article about Haku Maki in our article section on artelino.com, and there you find also the ISBN number, a recommendable book. Let me come to the end. Currently, we have a consignment of quite a few prints by Haku Maki. Well, you must know we do not buy prints. We work like a conventional auction house, but we are online only. All the prints that we offer to you, they come either from collectors or from dealers, and sometimes also from contemporary artists. And currently, wonderful selection of Haku Maki prints, which we will offer in our coming auctions. And if you're interested in Haku Maki, we have a wonderful feature on our website. It's called Artist Alert. Okay, when you have an Artelino account, you can go there, log into your account, and then there's an application, Artist Alert. Select Haku Maki as artist or several artists or whomever you like, and whenever we have in a new auction prints by this artist, our system will automatically send you an email and alert you 10 minutes after the start of the auction. And our auctions always run over 1 week, so there's enough time to bid on your favorite Haku Maki print. Okay, we've come to the end. Thanks for your patience, and take care of yourself and have a good week. Goodbye.